minutes, intuition could win our players $10,000 in cash. Because it's time to challenge everybody's knowledge. It's time to play the percentages. And here's our host, Geoff Edwards.
Thank you very much. Welcome to Play the Percentages. And Jay Stewart sure is right. During this program, someone here can win at least $10,000. And all of you out there are going to be challenged by what's happening right here. As a matter of fact, yesterday somebody could have won $13,000, and they did. Dennis and Vicky over here on my left. I'll talk a little bit about that in just a moment. Okay, let's meet the two married couples who are going to be opposing each other. Jay?
Our current champions who have broken our jackpot have winnings totaling $16,100 in cash. She'd like to be a police officer, and her name is Vicky. He's a salesman, and his name is Dennis. And the married name they share is William. And their opponents, she studied nursing, and her name is Rebecca. He's a doctor, and his name is Peter. And the married name they share is Bernstein.
Well, champs, how you doing, all right?
Trying to recover.
Did you have any plans for that $16,100 yet, Vicky?
A few.
Yeah? You want to share any of them with us?
Well, we're going to travel.
Good.
And we're going to buy another piece of real estate.
Good for you. I think that's terrific. Dennis, do these plans match up with yours?
Whatever. Yeah, you bet. that they do, yes.
All right. Well, we're delighted. You've got $16,100. You're our champions. I'll go over and talk to your challengers here just for a couple seconds, Rebecca and Peter. Rebecca, how you doing?
Fine, thank
Good.
you.
Where are you from?
I was born in Burbank.
Born in Burbank. Yeah. Any brothers and sisters?
Yes, several. 9.
And they said there was nothing to do in Burbank. Peter, how about you? Where are you from?
I was born in New York.
Uh-huh.
There's plenty to do in New York.
Yes.
So I only have one sister.
There's a joke there someplace which I will avoid at all costs. These two married couples will play against each other, the wife against the wife, and the husband against the husband. Now, we've asked hundreds of people questions, and it's up to our players to estimate what percentage of the people got the questions right, and then the game goes on from there. The first team to reach 300 points gets $300 and goes on to play the bonus round, which is worth $2,500. On our last show, as you may know, we ran out of time, so now we resumed the game. Let's check the score and see where we are. Our challenger, the Bernsteins, have 105 points. Our champions, the Williams, 95 points. We've got a close game. It's the ladies' turn to go. You ready, Rebecca?
Yes.
You all set, Vicky? Mm-hmm. Here's your question. Angelo Siciliano was once a 97-pound weakling, but he became the world's most perfectly developed man. What percentage of the people could tell us Angelo's more famous name? Now remember, a player cannot change a number once it has been registered. So once you lock your numbers in, they will stay that way. Vicky's locked in. Rebecca? Let's get in there. Okay, all entered. Now, Rebecca, what percentage do you think knew Angelo Siciliano's more famous name?
I say about 1/3. The percentage is 31%.
31%. Okay. What do you think, Vicky?
I didn't think it was that high. I said 27%.
27%.
Yes.
Now remember,
Yes.
the player closer to the true percentage wins those points. If anybody hits it right on the nose, as Dennis and Vicky well know, you hit our growing jackpot. Today it's sitting at $10,000. Yes. Of course, you also win the game, which is kind of nice. So let's check out. You said 31%, you said 27%. How many of the people we polled could tell us Angelo Siciliano's real name? 43%, you're crazy, Rebecca. You have the points. You get 43 points. We'll add that to your score. You now have a total of 148 points. Okay, Rebecca, if you, as you know, 43% knew the answer. That means that 57% did not know the answer. You can get those 57 points by telling me his real name, or if you want, you can challenge Vicky over there. How do you want to play it? Do you think she knows, or do you want to take it yourself?
Oh, that's a tough one. I'll take it myself.
You're going to take it yourself. For 57 points, what's the real name of Angelo Siciliano, the world's most perfectly developed man?
Atlas. No? Yes?
Can we take that?
Yes, Geoff, that's an acceptable answer.
All right, it's Charles Atlas. Right there. Right there. We add the points to the Bernsteins. They now have 205 points. And 95 points over here for Dennis and Vicky. You all set to go? It's Dennis against Peter. You ready, Peter?
Ready to catch up.
Here we go. Of the people we polled, what percentage could tell us the number of days and nights that Moses spent on the mount? I didn't even know he had horses. What percentage could tell us the days and nights, the numbers of them, that Moses spent on the mount? Let's lock in the percentage. Remember, 300 wins the game. Hit it right on the nose. Today you get $10,000. Peter, press the enter button, Peter, that green button there, so we register and lock it in. Okay, it's locked in. Peter, what'd you say?
I multiplied the number of days that I thought it was. But I'm not going to tell you by what division.
Yeah. What did you come up with, Peter?
28%.
With 28%? Multiply the number of days, but it's not going to tell us by what division. Well, okay. Dennis, what'd you say?
Well, I use the same complicated arithmetic, and I came up with 79, but he's probably a better mathematician than I am.
And you came up with 79%. Well, let's find out about this. You said 28%. You said 79%. What percentage of the people we polled could tell us how long Moses was up there on the mount? 44%. Peter, you did it. You're the closer. You get the 44 points. You now have 249 points. Oh, Peter, by whatever method you arrived at that, you arrived at the closer. If 44% knew the answer, of course, that means if 56% did not know the answer, you can win the game and the championship right here by telling me yourself how many days and nights did Moses spend on the mount, or you can challenge Dennis. If he gets it right, he gets the points, but if he misses it, you also could win the game. So how do you want to play it?
His eyes say that I think I'll challenge him.
Peter is going to challenge you. This could be the game for Peter, Dennis, so you got to be careful here. And you were a minister, as I remember. I don't know whether Peter remembered that you were a minister. Dennis, for 56 points, what is the number of days and nights Moses spent on the mount?
I'm not so sure I won't prove why I'm an ex-minister. Is it 40 days?
Right, you are! 56 points. Added to your score gives you 151. Tough challenge, Peter. 249 for the Bernsteins. Williams, 151. Again, the Bernsteins could win the game right here. It's the ladies now against each other. In this movie, Lee Van Cleef was bad. Eli Wallach was ugly. What percentage of the people could tell us who was good? Who was good? Yeah, 300 wins a game. Bernsteins are 51 points away from taking the championship from the Williamses. Rebecca is locking in. Okay, Rebecca. Decisions.
I've got it, yes.
I can see why you left nursing and went into real estate. Okay. All right. What percentage did you think, Rebecca?
I chose 41%.
41%.
I think pretty many people know that.
Do you? Okay. We'll find out. Vicki, what'd you say?
Well, I went lower than that. I didn't think very many people would know it either. I don't know why,
So what did you
but
say?
I said 34%.
You said 34%. Remember, the Bernsteins could win right here. Bernstein said 41%. You said 34%. What percentage of the people could tell us who was good in the movie? 66%. You win the game. Good for you. Now, you know, Rebecca, I'm going to ask you, do you know who it was that was
Yes,
good?
I
Who?
do. Oh, it's not in the game?
No, you've won already.
Okay, Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood, absolutely right. That is right. Well, congratulations. You got yourselves $300. You've won the game. Let me say goodbye to the deposed champions. I'll be with you in just a second. Vicki and Dennis, you have had a good time here. I'm here to tell you that.
Wonderful time.
You bet.
I guess so. It's been fun working with you here on Play the Percentages. And just as a reminder, you go home with our best wishes and $16,100. Let's say goodbye to the Williams. Vicki, thank you very much. See you soon. Dennis, thank you for being on the show. Bye-bye to the Williams. And now, Peter and Rebecca, meet me down here. We're going for the bonus round of $2,500, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Play the Percentages. Before we go to the bonus round, let me remind you, Peter and Rebecca, any couple who wins 5 games in a row wins something special. Jay Stewart.
It's a brand new car! The new Pontiac Sunbird Coupe, the small car that's sensible and sensational. Clean lines, newly designed grille, and the right size for moving in city traffic. Furnished by Pontiac. Back now to Geoff Edwards.
Thank you, Jay Stewart. Okay, Peter and Rebecca, gee, you played a good game. Here you are. You've got yourselves $300 and a championship, and now it's time for the bonus round and some more money for you if you play this right. I'm going to read you questions which were posed to people everywhere. For each question, I'll show you 3 possible answers, and you'll have to make some decisions about those answers. You make the right decisions, you'll win points. Reach 100 points, and I'll give you $2,500. You all set? Okay, first question. Who's going to go first?
I'll go first.
All right, Rebecca will go first.
She'll go first.
Here you go, Rebecca. According to the last census, one American state had the smallest population. Did the 100 people we polled think that it was Utah, Alaska, or Wyoming? Now, 2 of these states were named by the people surveyed. One was not. It scored 0 points. Select the one that was named. I'll give you whatever percentage of people named it. But if you select the one that was not named or scored 0, you're going to go bust, and the bonus game is over. So which of these 3 states, Utah, Alaska, or Wyoming, did the people think had the smallest population?
I'll say Wyoming.
Wyoming. Okay. How many percentage points did Wyoming get? 8 percentage points.
Okay, now it's Alaska or Utah.
Now you have a choice to make. There's 2 answers left, Utah and Alaska. I can tell you that one got 0 and one got 31 points.
I would say-
Which one do you think it was? And watch out for the 0.
I'd say Alaska got 0. Wouldn't you?
I would say that Utah got 0.
You would?
People think of Alaska as a
It's
barren
up to you,
place.
Rebecca. What do you say?
I'd say
Quickly.
Alaska.
Alaska. Now, how many people thought it was Alaska? 31%. Okay, you have 39 points. If you want to stop now, I'll give you $10 a point or $390. Remember, if you continue to play and choose an answer that scored 0, you lose it all. So, Peter, it's up to you. What's your decision? You want to continue to play or you want to quit?
I think we'll go.
You're going to go?
We got
Okay.
it figured out.
Here we go, Peter. Here's your question. We asked people to tell us the country that cheddar cheese originally came from. Which of these answers got any response at all? Czechoslovakia, England, or Holland? So of those 3 countries, Czechoslovakia, England, or Holland, which one do you think the people thought was the country that was the home of cheddar cheese? What do you
Well,
say?
we're thinking Czechoslovakian cheese I've never had. So I don't know who has, but I don't think very many people.
So which country do you
I
want?
think, and the question is, where did it originate? We'll
Yeah.
say, let's say Holland first.
You're going to say Holland. How many people thought cheddar cheese originated in Holland? 9% thought it was Holland. You now have 48 points. You're 52 points away from 100. 2 countries left, Czechoslovakia and England. And I can tell you right now, one of them got 44%, one of them got 0. Which one do you want, Peter?
Cheddar does not sound like a Czechoslovakian word, so I'll say that England is where we'll say people thought England.
Is it England? Yes, it is! You now have 92 points. As a matter of fact, England is where cheddar cheese comes from, and Czechoslovakia is the one that got the 0 response. Now you have 92 points. At $10 a point is $920. You can quit right now, or you can go ahead and try to get to 100 points and $2,500. If you hit 0, you're out. What do you say?
Should we go? Go.
All right, they're going to go. Here's the question. Did the people we surveyed think that rattan furniture was made from bamboo, palm, or balsa? One of those got 0 response. One of them the people thought, or 2 of them the people thought was the right wood. Which do you pick out of the 3 woods? Bamboo, palm, or balsa? You're 8 points away from $2,500.
We'll say bamboo.
You say bamboo. We're looking for 8 points or more. Did we get it? Yes! And balsa is the one that got 0 response. Congratulations to you. $2,500 for a grand total now of $2,800. Took you a while to get there, but you sure made the right decisions, and congratulations to you. We are going to meet some new challengers. This time the jackpot will be $11,000. Your confidence up?
Yes.
We'll take a break, and we'll be back here in just a moment. I don't know whether I ever confirmed it or not, but Alaska is the state with the lowest population, smallest population. So we'll get that out of the way. Rebecca and Peter, we're going to meet some new challengers. You right now have $2,800. Yeah, and we're proud of you. You've done a good job. You ready to meet your challengers?
Yes, we
Let's
are.
do that right now. Jay Stewart.
She works for an airline, and her hobby is scuba diving, and her name is Susan. He's a first lieutenant in the Marine Corps, and his hobby is weight training. And his name is Rick, and the married name they share is Mott.
Hi, Susan.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Oh, I'm excited.
Are you? Well, I am too. What the heck? You're a scuba diver, huh? You ever meet up with any sharks down there?
Hopefully no.
Yeah.
Not so far.
Yeah, that looks kind of scary to me. And we introduced you, Rick, as a first lieutenant. You've been promoted since we wrote the
last
copy.
Friday.
Terrific. Captain, right here. Now, your name is Richard, and it says Rick. Which would you rather be called?
Dick's fine.
Dick. Okay.
Make it easy on you,
I'll do that. Susan and Dick, we wish you good luck. Our jackpot is now $11,000. You all know how we play the game, and so, ladies, you're against each other here. Rebecca against Susan, and here we go. I wonder if they directed this towards me. The male of this species is a jackass. My wife thinks the male of every species is a jackass. The male of this species is a jackass. What percentage of the 300 people we surveyed could name the female of this species? We all know about the jackass, but what about the female of the species? Remember, once the percentages are locked in, they are locked in for good and they cannot be changed. Now, Susan is in, Rebecca is punched in. Rebecca, what percentage of the people we interviewed do you think could tell us the female of the species?
31%.
Say 31%.
Seems to be a luck. It comes to my mind.
Does it? Okay. Well, we've locked it in. What do you say, Susan?
I say 75%.
You think everybody would know that, huh?
Well, I hope so.
All right, let's find out. What percentage of the people we interviewed knew the female part of the jackass? 13%. You're closers, Rebecca. You got the 13 points. I didn't mean the female part of the jackass. I meant the counterpart of the jackass. Give me a break. Anyway, you have 13 points. And if 13% of the people knew the answer, that means that 87% did not know the answer. Now, Rebecca, you can get those 87 points by telling me what the female of the species is, of which the male is the jackass, or you can challenge Susan over there if you think she doesn't know the answer. She's giving you really a strange face. I don't know. I can't tell myself. What do you think?
I don't know if I should challenge or not. I think I know it, but such a low percentage got it.
Yeah.
Do you know it?
I'm getting the feeling that decisions are not your strong point.
No, they're not.
What do you say?
I'll challenge.
You're going to challenge. Okay, hang on. If you get this right, Susan, you get 87 points. If you miss it, Rebecca gets the points. For 87 points, what's the female of the species called?
A donkey?
A donkey. No, that is not correct. And the points go over here to the Bernsteins. Rebecca, you and Peter now have 100 points. You can get yourself another 87 points if you know the answer. What is the female of the species called, of which the male is the jackass?
I'll say mule.
The mule. It is not the mule. It is either the Jenny or the Jenny ass.
The genius.
Yeah. Were they calling me a genius or a genius? Well, it doesn't make any difference. So, you don't get the points. Let's check the score. Bernstein's 100. Mott's nothing yet, but the game is early. And Peter, you're going against Rick. Here we go. Of all the countries in the world, China has the largest population. What percentage of the people could tell us what country has the second largest population? China has the largest. We're looking for the second largest population. Lock your percentages in. Okay. Rick is in. Peter, don't forget to press the enter button, because that locks it in. Okay, you're locked in. What do you say, Peter?
Well, I think it's between two countries. Or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. I don't know.
It probably is, yeah. What percentage did you
32.
say? 32% says Peter. What do you say, Rick?
I think a lot more people would be close to that. I say 82%.
You think about 82%. All right. How many people knew the second largest population? The country with the second largest population is 53%. You get it, Peter. All right. You got the points. You now have 153 points. Let's check the score. 153 for the Bernstein, nothing for the Motts. Susan against Rebecca, and here we go. Oh, the right answer. I got to tell you the right answer. Sure, it's India. India has it.
Oh, no, he got you.
Well, folks, as you can see, I inadvertently gave the answer, and I shouldn't have done that. But I just happen to have an emergency question I carry for just this instance. Let me tell you what I'm going to do, Peter and Rebecca. First of all, you got the 53 points, so you have a score of 153. Now, 53% knew the answer. That means that 47% did not know the answer. This question got the same percentage response as the one that I gave you the answer to, okay? So I'm going to ask you this question. You can get those 47 points by telling me the answer or by challenging Rick. Here's the question. On June 17th, 1775, a famous battle took place on Breed's Hill across the Charles River from Boston. We want to know what that battle was. On Breed's Hill. Now, do you want to take that yourself, or do you want to challenge the Marine over here for 47 points?
Well, being somewhat patriotic, if I asked him and he didn't know it, then I fear for him when he goes back, so I better try to answer.
You're going to take it. Okay,
Yeah.
for 47 points, what percentage of the people, what was the battle across the Charles River from Boston on Breed's Hill?
Lexington Concord.
No. Sorry, you don't get the points. Rick, you got a chance at the points. For 47 points, can you name the battle?
Was it Bunker Hill?
It was Bunker Hill. The Mott's for 47 points. Let's check the score. Bernstein 153. The Mott's 47. And we'll take a break while Jack Barry beats me up. I'm so sorry. With any luck at all, I'll be back tomorrow. Goodbye.
Contestants will receive special formula bulletin. This modern brightening system gets colors brighter and cleaner than the leading all-fabric bleach and removes stains better, too. Also, Luden's, the medicated cough drops with great taste in the familiar boxer bags. A great taste and every drop. Try Luden's. Plus, Campbell's Chunky Soup, made for people who want more than soup. Chunk after chunk of delicious food. It's more like a meal than a soup.
He's America's favorite trader. Join Moneyman Money Hall on the all-new Let's Make a Deal today at 5. Now take aim at big dollars on Bullseye as USA's afternoon of fun and games continues.
Playing the percentages is a Jack Barry and Dan Enright production.